Alexa, how is it going?
It's going.
It is. I bet it is.
I'm feeling expansive.
Are you really?
Are you feeling expansive today?
Yeah. I think it's time to expand. Maybe my flowers can expand if I ever get them planted.
Expand.
Bigger, better, all those things, huh?
Higher, faster. Yes.
Higher, faster. You got it. So, what do you think about the word?
Expand makes me feel like being, it makes me think of, what is it? Alice in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie, she talks about her muchness.
Oh, okay.
And how she is either, I don't remember the exact wording, but she talks about either having not not being enough, not having enough
Muchness.
muchness, or having too much muchness. I don't know if that's the way she puts it, but she discusses her muchness, and so I'm thinking expand describes my muchness and having enough muchness.
I think you're making up words again, but that's all right. I understand.
What about you? Have you given any thought to expand?
Well, there's the first thing that comes to my mind is when something expands, it gets bigger.
Mhm.
And I don't want to expand physically, but I
Mm.
want to expand mentally.
Mhm.
And I think that the more that we do these single word tantalizing writings, I think the more my mind expands. It kind of starts to see things in new and different ways, and they're topics we really haven't written about before.
What you just said there, when you have a word like this, it pushes you it pushes your boundaries a little bit. And that's good for your brain. Like, it's good to expand your boundaries when it comes to like doing weights, trying to up it a little bit, and how that makes you stronger. So expanding your brain makes your brain stronger.
Exactly. Expanding my knowledge. I think just in the last couple of months, I've had to learn how to do some things that I never thought I would do. And they're very simple things, but they were guy things, so I didn't have to do them.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of been, I don't thought the word exciting, interesting. It's been satisfying to know that I can expand into doing some of these things. Like, I realized that whoever put in the last furnace filter put it in backwards, so I fixed it and figured out, I told you
Let's
this.
guess who put that last furnace filter in backwards.
I can't imagine.
Your husband?
Oops,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah. And it's, and it's just one of those things.
You can't dazzle him with brilliance, you baffle him with bullshit. Is that
or put it in backwards? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there's been so many things like, how do you properly trim a branch off a crab tree so it doesn't tear the bark, and how, little things like that I never had to think about that stuff before. And
you are sounding expansive, Judy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's had some really fun things. I just got to be careful I don't expand my mouth and swallow that fly that's flying by.
Is that why you had the fly swatter?
Okay. Yeah. We've got the doggy door open, so that's what's happening.
Oh, yeah, the flies. The doggy door is plenty big for flies. Beautiful. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Let's write about expand. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Expand. Here we go.
Bye.
Bye.
And we're back.
And how'd that go for you, dear?
I started off with the Alice in Wonderland thing and talked about how I really feel like, what's going on right now is Sidetrack Sisters, with this 30-day challenge, and how all the things that I've been learning about making the Canva, pictures, and doing the editing of the video on Clipchamp, and, playing around with putting this in YouTube, and all the different things, and how expansive that makes me feel. Because when you talk about doing this kind of stuff,
Yeah.
People are like, wow, you know how to do that? And I was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I
I
do. And
figured it out.
exactly. I think that's amazing. I know I said in my writing, um, that I didn't realize I've discovered YouTube videos and a plethora of instruction that's available there. Who
Mhm.
knew? I had no
Yeah,
idea that that existed, but it
it's
sure is
great.
easier than calling a repairman and paying a couple $100 to have them come and do stuff. So
You can
yeah,
find anything on YouTube. Yes.
and it's such a good feeling. It's like, I can do that. That looks easy. I'll figure that out, you
Uh-huh.
know? Yeah, yeah. And it,
And going along with expand, when I'm doing that and when I'm being challenged, when I'm accessing my resources, when I'm learning new things and subsequently creating what I'm setting out to do, there's this quote by Kathy Heller, and it says, the opposite of depression is not happiness, it's purpose.
oh, I like
Yeah.
that. Isn't that
And
true?
it really is. And so I feel like when I'm doing these things, I'm in my zone I don't know if my zone of genius, but I'm in a zone where I'm creating, and I'm
Yeah.
enjoying, I'm learning, yeah, it just feels really good. It's
Well,
fun. I'm
it's
playing.
interesting. It's interesting when you tell somebody, some of the things you're doing, and this has haven't happened to me a few times, and people say, "Wow, I didn't know you could do that kind of stuff," and it was like, "Huh, neither did I." But it worked, so oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
good
tell me
feeling.
tell me more about yours.
Oh, I just basically said I'm learning how appliances work, how heating systems need to be maintained, how to make decisions about issues that need to be taken care of. I don't know why I didn't do these things before, but I guess because I was spoiled. I had somebody that would say, "Oh, I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that." And now it's kind of like, well,
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna take care of
I
it.
guess I am.
Yeah. So I think really expanding yourself into the unknown can be a very satisfying endeavor.
Yeah.
It can make you feel capable and stronger and
Mhm.
like you're not so needy about everything.
Capable, that's a good word.
That a nice word?
Capable. Yeah.
Capable.
Yeah, you're
Capable.
you're you're working on your capableness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm owning capability.
Mhm.
How's that?
Yes, it is.
I
Oh,
like
I
it.
like it too. Yeah. Okay, Judy, what's our word for tomorrow?
Our word for tomorrow is dun, 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 freedom.
Okay.
Freedom.
Okay.
Freedom. That's a good word too. That's a really good word. I got to think what direction I want to go. So
Okay.
we'll be back
Until then,
tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow
bright and
full of
early.
freedom. Okay.
Okay. We'll
Thanks,
talk to you then.
Lisa.
Bye-bye.
Bye.